All right, so I want to say something right quick, man. You know what I'm saying? And I really don't want people to think that I'm advocating or saying that I don't feel like black men should protect black women. I'm not saying that. But for some reason in the black community, we done got to this point where we done blurred the lines of good men and good women. So I really, cause you gotta really think about the mindset of in the black community. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we go the hardest for our people in terms of in wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? Where I feel like the average, in most other communities, they ain't riding for the people that's doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? They gonna ride for the ones that's doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say, don't put yourself in a position to lose your freedom over a woman that don't deserve to be protected. And I know a lot of people probably gonna hear that and be like, well, no, you're supposed to protect all women. It's a lot of women it's a lot of women that done got brothers locked up. It's a lot of women that done set brothers up who are evil as hell, man. And it's crazy because they'll say that type of stuff, right? They'll listen to what I'm saying and they'll think that I'm out of line or out of order by how I'm thinking, but that's Bible. What I said is Bible. God is not for you throwing your life away over some evil sister. It is what it is. And I feel like a lot of brothers, y'all get into these relationships with these women, y'all like, and it go both ways. Both of y'all just building up trauma. Y'all just building up frustration and anger for the next person. When y'all shouldn't even be in a relationship. Y'all shouldn't even be dealing with each other. But that's how it go in the black community. So you looking at all this anger and rage coming from young black men. Why? We don't know how to deal with each other, man. We don't know how to move in society amongst each other. We don't know who to deal with, who not to deal with. We don't know who to show love to, who to you know what I'm saying, who to keep a little distance to, who you know what I'm saying, who to feed with a long handled spoon. We don't know how to deal with these situations. Then we make jokes. We laugh. When it's like, it's a lot of our brothers that's dealing with this bullshit and it's almost like don't nobody care until somebody drop dead. Don't nobody care till somebody getting stomped out. Don't nobody care till it's blood in the street. That's a problem in our community, man. And it's like, we look at a situation like the Will Smith thing. The only reason that brother didn't just tear his life down is because he got millions of dollars. It is what it is. I said this to my brother this morning. I said, in a regular situation, they would have pressed charges and he, you know what I'm saying, he could be seeing some serious little consequences behind that shit. But Chris Rock, he wasn't gonna press no charges because you had to do that for the culture. You know what I'm saying? That would have tarnished your reputation amongst the culture. You can't have that. You know what I'm saying? You don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? You don't wanna do that. But you gotta really think about it, man. Like, you take a brother who don't know how to rule his household. We already see that. You don't know how to rule your household. Your wife, your woman, she does whatever. She disrespects your family. She disrespects herself and you on the, you know what I'm saying, constantly. With nothing, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, you could have told her to stop, you know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I thought after some of the stuff that was said, you know what I'm saying, the Red Table Talks would have, you know what I'm saying, kind of curb their content just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? If not, still have those topics, but you know what I'm saying, kind of leave your own personal business out of those conversations. But you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at somebody being disrespected by their own woman. You don't correct your woman. That's clear because it's continuing. But you slapping comedians? We looking at the situation like, oh, he protecting his wife. She has no honor to protect. It is what it is. You got on national TV and talked about you fucking another man. It is what it is. Don't talk that open relationship shit to me because a nigga wouldn't be sitting at the table crying if they have an open relationship. Sex is not, look, stop. I don't want to hear that open relationship bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit. And it's weird to me because you got black women so wishy-washy, man, because it's like on the one hand, y'all want to talk about mental health, but for some reason, when it comes to black men and mental health, y'all don't give a fuck, man. Y'all don't care about black men and their mental health because y'all cool with just letting black women just dog the shit out of black men and just destroy their mental health, and it's no problem. No problem at all. But this lady get one ball joke, now you want somebody to slap a nigga head off. I don't get that. You don't know how to control your damn mouth, but a ball joke is your head, you don't got no hair, that's too far. You telling your mama business, you telling your grandma business, you telling your daughter business, your husband business. But a G.I. Jane 2 joke is too far? In the black community, we gotta do better than this because it's not about Will and Chris Rock because they gonna be all right. They gonna be okay. They not gonna have the repercussions and the consequences that the average black man gonna have by having these type of reactions to situations like this. It's too many times in the black community. I want to say it was like, I think it was last year where two women was fighting in the street. One brother came up, broke him up, right? He not in it. He don't know. I don't think he knew either one of the women. He broke up a fight between two women. One of the women went and got her man. They came back to that man's house. They opened the door. He shot that man in his face for breaking up a fight. This is what I'm talking about. We looking at these situations where it's like, oh, he defending Jada because she got alopecia. She bald-headed. She evil. Read Isaiah 3:16-24. She evil. That's why she bald-headed. Period, point blank. I don't want to hear none of the other shit. But in the black community, we see this all the time. Where a man is trying to defend the honor of some wicked ass woman and throw his life away. We see it all the time. We see it all the time. So why can't we as black men start correcting these situations from the bottom up? So okay, instead of you slapping a man for making jokes about your woman's bald head, how about you have that same tenacity in correcting your household? Because you can't correct people outside your household before you correct the ones in your household. Charity starts at home. Correction is gonna start at the house of Israel. Correction got to start with you first. That's what the Bible say. Let me get a verse right quick. Let me get a verse right quick. I just thought of something. 2 Ezra chapter 14, verse 13. Now therefore, set thine house in order and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. You see that? He said, now therefore set thine house in order. So you gotta fix your own situation first. You know what I'm saying? And I hope as young brothers that'll listen to this and understand what I'm saying. Stop making decisions off your emotions, especially when you are trying to defend the honor of a wicked sister, man. Far too often in the black community, we will destroy our lives over a sister. Let's get some more. Hold on, I just thought of another one. Because it happens all the time. Uh-oh. I'm gonna read this whole thing. This is 1 Ezra chapter 4, verse 13. Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this is Zerubbabel, began to speak. So this was the forefather Zerubbabel. Verse 14. O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them? or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? So Zerubbabel telling you, like, look, yeah, we got the kings, you know what I'm saying? We got the multitude of men, we got the warriors, you know what I'm saying? But who control them? That's what Zerubbabel is saying. You got the king, you got all these great men, but who control the men? He said, is it not the women? Reading on. Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. So he said, all men coming out the vagina of a woman. That's what the Bible's saying. Reading on. Even of them came they nourished them up and planted the vineyards from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be. That's a fact, because every man came out of the womb of a woman. They make the clothes, they make the brothers look good. It is what it is. Reading on. Yea, and if men be gathered together gold and silver or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? So you got to really think about it. You got all these men out here. They busting their ass trying to make money. They want the nice cars. They want the big houses. All these things, right? But he said they love what? He said, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? They gonna pick that woman over anything. Period. Point blank. That's what the Bible say. Read on. And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with a wide mouth fix their eyes fast on her, and have not all men more desire? Huh? Come here, man. Oh, man. All right, let me finish this, man. And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver and gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever. Think about what he's saying. I'm gonna read it again. And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? Because that's how men get down. When they see a sister that they like, they get the yeah. That's Bible. Hold on, man. And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver and gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever. So the Bible telling you men love women more than gold. Men love women more than money. So when men busting their ass to go get all this money, it's because they want the sisters. Reading on, verse 20. A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife. 21. He sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country, because that's how God set it up. Once you get a wife, you're supposed to leave your mother and your father. You're not supposed to be ruled by your parents no more. You're supposed to be cultivating your own little family, doing y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? What the Bible say. Reading on. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. That's what the Bible's saying. And women don't understand how much power they have. But women so gung-ho to be fucking men, they don't understand the power that they have. I'm gonna read it again. But this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? That's what men do. That's what men do. Now, obviously, God trying to get us out of that mode where you so gung-ho and so your nose so wide open over women that you just doing stupid shit. But the Bible saying what it say. Men break their back for sisters. I'm gonna read it again. It said, do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman? Reading on, yea, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers. Is that not what go on in the black community? Are these niggas not out here robbing and stealing and killing and scamming and selling drugs because they trying to look good to the sisters? Because they see the sisters like the fast lifestyle. They like that fast money. So yeah, they'll go rob them a couple dudes. Sell them a couple pounds, a couple kilos. That's what the Bible say. You'll do wickedness to get a sister. Reading on, and looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness, and when he had stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. I'm I gotta read that again. I don't think y'all getting that. Verse 24. And looketh upon a lion. Everybody laughed when Mystical said, if I'm ever in a fight with a grizzly bear, help the bear. That's what the Bible just said. He said, and looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. You willing to fight a lion? You willing to rape? I ain't gonna say rape, that's bullshit. You willing to rob, steal, and kill, and bring all that stuff back to that lady? Brothers do wicked stuff for sisters, man. It is what it is. Verse 25, wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father and mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. That is Bible. That's Bible. Reading again. Many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. And what do they mean by that? He said, run out of their wits. They start doing stupid stuff, man. We see brothers all the time doing stupid stuff because they trying to impress a woman. This woman got your nose so wide open that you can't even think for yourself no more. What did he say? And become servants for their sakes. You doing stupid shit because this woman told you to do it. Mr. Will Smith, you was laughing at the joke, then you look over at your girl, she looking all bug-eyed. Now you want to slap a nigga. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. What you laughing for if you mad enough to smack a nigga? All right. Reading on, verse 27. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. Yeah. His brothers watching this right now that know they done did this. You know you done did some wicked stuff because a woman told you to. You know you done did something that you know you ain't had no business doing because some woman told you to do it. Because you call yourself trying to defend the honor of some wicked sister, man. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Righteous sisters ain't gonna put you in a position like that. Righteous sisters ain't gonna have you out there like that. Stop defending these wicked ass sisters, man. Read on. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Now think about it. He giving you a scenario. Now he is a bodyguard to the king at this point, Zerubbabel. He finna give you the inside scoop of some of the stuff that he just seen with the king, right? I'm gonna read it again. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? So he said, the king is great in his power. Y'all niggas scared to touch him. Y'all are not gonna put y'all hands on him. That's what he's saying. Reading on. Yet did I see him and Apame, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Bardicus, sitting at the right hand of the king and taking the crown from his head. Now, think about it. You got to think about it. This room full of men. He just told them, y'all are scared to put y'all hands on this man. Y'all are scared to touch this man. This woman who is not even his real wife then took the crown off his head. Read on. And setting it upon her own. You got to think about how disrespectful that is. You done took this man's crown off his head and put it on yourself. Read on. She also struck the king with her left. You know how disrespectful it is? Because you got to really think about it. Will Smith just smacked the nigga with his right hand. I'm going to read it again. She also struck the king with her left hand. I don't know, in many cultures, to slap somebody with the left hand is the ultimate disrespect. A lot of people probably don't know that, but that's very disrespectful to slap somebody with your left hand. Reading on. And yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter that she might be reconciled to him again. That what you just seen. He thought it was funny. You hee hee ha ha. You look over her, oh shit. She ain't feeling it. I need to do something to get her back on my side. Because if we go home and I was laughing at the joke that made her feel some type of way, I'm gonna be in the doghouse. That's Bible. We just seen the Bible play out in real life and people don't even know that that's what we looking at. But it come from what? This righteous man ain't going through this bullshit. Righteous man ain't going through this. A righteous man would have put an end to this. You think you finna slap me? And live where? Shh. You know. Oh ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do thus? The king and the princess looked upon one upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. So you gotta really think about it. After he was gonna speak about women and the truth, which is God's laws. So he, after speaking about women, all the brothers in the room start looking at each other like, well, goddamn, because it's true. You know how many men that destroy their lives over women? Being real. Men will destroy their lives over women, man. And that's the point that I'm trying to make. I'm not saying don't protect and don't stand up for your sister or your wife or your mother, your aunts. Stand up for these sisters. But if they wicked, man, do not throw your life away over that bullshit. Do not throw your life away when you know that sister out of order, man. Don't do it. Too many of our brothers is in prison right now because of a sister, man. It is what it is. Because we go right back up to in these verses. They willing to rob, they willing to steal, they willing to kill, they willing to go sell drugs, they willing to do all types of stuff. Why? Because they trying to get in the good graces of some sister that ain't even really worth their time. It is what it is. I'm talking about then lower yourself. Like the scripture say. Then brought yourself to the piece of bread. Your value to a piece of bread, you ain't worth nothing no more. Think about how many, you gotta really think about how many brothers is in prison right now, bro. Life gone. Just like that. Now you hollering free your nigga. Well, guess what? She out here getting piped down by some other nigga, man. Come with, I really need people to understand. In the black community, we play with marriage. For real. We really play with marriage. We don't really take marriage as serious as we should. Then we turn around and we want to defend bullshit, but we don't even hold on to the sanctity of a situation like marriage. We don't even hold on to the honorable side of what marriage is supposed to be about. We say stupid shit like, I want to be polyamorous. Let's just be real. Most of the people in the black community that's talking polyamory, man, it's about sex, man. It ain't about nothing. It ain't nothing outside of that it's about. 95% of the people that's in the black community talking about polyamory, y'all just trying to have multiple sex partners, man. It is what it is. Cut that bullshit out. Most of the people in the black community, they don't know how to set up no marriage, man. It is what it is. And that's not me trying to talk shit. That's just what it is. I had to learn for myself. I had to learn that some of the stuff we was learning in the black community, it was some bullshit. We got to be retaught. We don't hold marriages to a high esteem like they should be. You in a marriage, you calling this sister your wife, but you cool with another nigga piping your wife? But you want to slap a nigga for a joke? What? This got to be the fucking Twilight Zone. We slapping men for jokes, but we cool with another nigga. Like, really think about it. Keep my wife's name out your mouth, right? She had another nigga riding hers. Nah, man. I can't eat that. I can't eat that. God can't eat that. God can't eat that. I want to get some more right quick. This might be my last one, man. I'm gonna call it. This is my last one. Wisdom of Solomon 14. I'm gonna start at verse 22. I'm gonna just run through this. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of God, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. Now you gotta think about it, because that's really what you see in the black community. We live in a great war of ignorance. We do a lot of things that we really don't understand what we're doing. And we seeing the destruction around our people by our actions, and we call it peace. It's normal to us. It's normal to us to destroy our lives and act like, oh, he was just being real, man. He was just protecting it. No, nigga, you did it wrong. No. The ignorant stuff, we're done with the ignorance. We done with the ignorance. We in a mode now, we learning. It's enough information out here for people to start learning and changing their lives. We gotta do better. When you know better, you do better. It is what it is. Cut the bullshit, the ignorance. We got to get rid of that. It's time to learn. Read now. Verse 23, for whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, that's what we're doing today, it's called abortions, or use secret ceremonies. You got that in these different little secret societies. You call them Masons, you call them Q-dogs, you call them all these different little situations, or made revelings of strange rites, just like I said with the Q-dogs and things like that. Y'all do a lot of weird little things and behind closed doors. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Verse 24, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. That's the point that I wanted. He said, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. So you looking at a situation, right? The sanctity of marriage was supposed to be a man and his wife. So if you come into a marriage, right, and you looking at, y'all supposed to be together, y'all supposed to become one flesh. Okay, so if y'all supposed to be one flesh, why y'all fucking on all these other people? Why is it cool for y'all to be one flesh, but y'all dipping and dabbing with all these other people? Y'all defiled your own marriage. Hebrews 13:4. He said marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. You can do whatever you want to with your wife as long as you ain't breaking the laws in Leviticus chapter 18. You can have fun, do your thing. But you bringing in all these other people, you out of order, man. It's very defiled. I'm starting at verse 24 again. They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled, but either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery, because that's what you call it. I don't care how you slice it. You want to call it open marriage, it's adultery, period. It is what it is. They got on national TV and she told her husband that she committed adultery. You know, such entanglement. That's a slick way to say adultery. We ain't stupid. That's why he was trying to get her to say what it actually was. An entanglement. Oh, okay. Verse 25. So that there reign in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, defiling of souls, changing of kind. Disorder in marriages, because we see what's going on with the brother, man. He not in control of his household, man. The marriage is out of order. God set it up the way he set it up for a reason, man. Things run a lot smoother when you do it the way he said. Period, point blank. We got the evidence of the shit. We got the evidence of it. When it was set up in an order like God say set it up, you got Black Wall Streets, you got Rosewoods, you got all these different situations that we was doing as black people in this country, even up under all that oppression, up under all that destruction, all that murder, all that oppression, we were still creating and thriving. But then you turn around, you take that order out of the black community. Now you got single parent households at an 80% clip. You got black boys reading at the bottom. Shit, in damn near every category, you got black men at the bottom. I'm gonna read verse 26 again. Verse 26, the disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, of good turns, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder in marriages, adultery, and shameless uncleanness. Because I'm telling you straight up, man, it's something about people that don't have no shame, man. You got to really stay away from people that ain't got no shame, man, because they embarrassing, man. I'm for real, they embarrass us as a race all the time, man. You got to have some level of shame, man. You can't just be doing stuff. You got to keep yourself, you got to keep your reputation in mind. You got to keep your family in mind. You got to keep your nation in mind. But we don't think like that. We just be doing stuff, not thinking about what nobody else think, not thinking about how it's gonna affect nobody else. That's how we move. It is what it is, man. That's it, man. I ain't gonna read no more, man. But I don't know, man. I just hope the brothers, because that was a bad example for the young brothers. It really was, because a lot of people might look at that situation and be like, oh yeah, he was protecting his wife, right? One of the first steps of protecting your wife is keeping her in order, making sure that she's discreet. That's one of the first steps. You assaulting a man on national TV, the average man, you going to prison, bro. You going up the state, bro. It is what it is. So a lot of people looking at that situation and y'all championing that shit, right? Y'all cool with watching a black man overreact to some shit and slapping another black man on national TV. Y'all cool with that. But you really don't see too many women really rebuking the sister for the fuck shit she been doing to this man for years. She has nothing, like, real, I'm just be honest. She has no honor to protect. You trying to defend this sister honor, she ain't got none. It is what it is. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I hope y'all young brothers, y'all be smart, man. Don't throw y'all life away for these wicked ass sisters, man. Stay away from these wicked sisters, man. Especially these bald-headed ones that's going through Isaiah 3. You want everybody to feel bad for you because you wicked, man. The scriptures already say why you bald-headed. Because you haughty. We already know that because you running over your damn husband. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.